Hello! Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I did not sleep as much as I should have, and I only woke up like 30-ish minutes ago. So I had to rush everything to get set up for this, so I'm awake. Barely. But yeah, hello everyone! Sure, I'm donning these trails today. And I do have to say the music of this is very good, and I think it's gonna be up real fast. But until then, I've got 2 Red Bulls, a giant bottle of Dr. Pepper, and a protein cookie. Boneless armpit. And I completely forgot that I have to go all the way over here. I was just chilling in Charlotte. Oops. There you are. So, I still haven't had one bite of Namika's food thanks to Papa's downstairs. So I'm going back to finish my plate before I head out. I've otherwise asked everyone to meet at the 4 event. Come and join us after you've had a moment to recover, right? And that's where the game. Fuck. Why is this unjumpable? I extend. Oops. That should be a damn compilation all of itself. How many times can I immediately contradict what I'm saying? I mean, some people make jobs out of that. 4 cows, is that right? Yeah. Alright. But that person just phased out of existence. That's always... that's the funniest thing about the new updates. Just like, oh, there's someone there! There's not. But really, the music didn't have to go that hard with the bass. Hello, children, and Kryl. One Piece is real. Who will find it first, Monkey D. Luffy or Wukoma? Wait, is Monkey D. Luffy in the race for Dawn Servant? Sorry to keep everyone waiting. That would be just a really funny twist where Monkey D. Luffy just bursts out. It turns out the One Piece universe is one of the 14 reflections. Is that it? You're all set to go? I left there as I prepared to travel in search of work, so I had a few belongings to begin with. Bidding farewell to my fellow artisans took rather a lot of time, however. Again, I appreciate you making this commitment one thing. Wait. Why was Taco Man coming here? Shall we depart for other shit then? Yep, there he is. I saw you appear in the background. What the fuck were you doing? A word before you go. Can we have our tacos finally? Tacos? Okay, Phil, what are you doing here? Oh wait, it's not even. It's the dude from the... Oh! I got confused by the quotes. I spent my days correcting manners, and here I am perpetrating the grave offense of delaying the third promise's departure. Please, take up your axe and rend my flesh into taco meat. We're gonna get the tacos anyway. Must your demands be so gruesome? Besides, I told you that kind of thing doesn't bother me. Alright then, I won't let it bother me either. What was that all about? Dude literally cannot make up his mind. I'd come to the city to purchase supplies when I spotted your entourage getting ready to leave. You seek the city of gold if I'm not mistaken. Oh my god. Bukavu, the Blood Master. That's right, it's the final step into the rite of succession. If you know anything about the subject, I'd love to hear it. Then allow me to be of service. You know, legends of the Golden City have been passed down in Dawntrail for 1,000 years. Yet when it comes to describing the place itself, stories do not always agree. Some portray it as one might expect, a glittering metropolis of golden towers. Others suggest it is more unassuming and owes the name to a fabulous treasure hidden at its heart. Every telling, however, has a common thread. Those who go in search of the Golden City do return. The lesson to be learned from this third promise is that to seek the legend is to court death. I must implore you to proceed with the utmost care. That is all I wish to say. I shall pray for your safe journey. Thank you, Ukevo. Why is everyone turning to me? What are we to make of these cautionary tales? If if every expedition has ended in tragedy, then how then did the Dawn Servant find the city and return without incident? It seems the legend originated with the Yokui. Speaking with them remains our strongest lead, a lead we shall follow in time, but first let us see Fontaine safely to the Moblin's care. And back on the ship we go. Oh, just straight up brings it there. Okay. Not complaining. But I think... Oh. Meanwhile in Kozamoka. Oh. Are the boys fighting?
A willing artisan was even easier than expected.
Oh, she's pretty.
Many indeed are eager to curry favor with the resilient sun. Especially if it means sharing the promise of new territories.
Those who prove useful will have all the land they desire.
Such generous words, yet the manner in which he speaks them. If neither wealth nor territory are of value, wherefore does he seek to bring the world to heel?
Oh boy.
Step aside.
Remind me. There was no rule against poaching craftsmen from other claimants. Was there?
Do not be foolish, Bakuljaja.
Foolish would be carrying on with these dull feats when all I need to win are the keystones. And besides, it's long past time I humble this arrogant one-head. The Dawntrail may have sired you against all odds, but there is nothing blessed about your birth.
The girls are fighting!
Only a two-head is fit to rule. Only we are worthy.
The girls are fighting!
Draw your weapon! Face me in battle, and learn your place.
Okay, I'm kind of curious who would win in this.
A moment, first promise. Leave him alive, if you would. I foresee a use for this nuisance.
To scare.
They're both
to make
horrible,
the
not gonna
first
lie.
move. Then allow me.
Ow. Note to everyone, do not use a bed as a chair. It's uncomfortable when you have to move.
But he's just a runt.
My thanks for your restraint.
Bro's
I
not
can
as
kill
big
him
shit as he
whenever I
thinks he
please.
is. Hell yeah. But he's still hot. He's still hot.
Your part in this is far from over.
Thanks, Scare! I think it's pretty obvious that I haven't slept that much yet, so I'm still waking up. Sorry for the inconvenience on that part. They have those stupid caps on bottles now that they're still stuck to the bottle itself when you twist them off. So it's an absolute nightmare to open bottles now. We're back and we've brought with us a willing potsword. This is Fontaine, a talented goldsmith who once worked at Estame's Aesthetics in Ul'dah. Wonderful, impressive. You are first to return, Third Promise. And with an artisan from across the salt, no less, we welcome you and your unique skills to Earthenshire. Helpant will show you to the work pot. This is it then. I look forward to hearing you proclaim Dawntrail. Thank you, Fontaine. I'll be sure not to disappoint. You have met the requirements of the feat of pods. Red Rock presents you with Keystone joy smile your cheek. Remember when I said that the goblins or the moblins were easy to read? Never mind. Redrock presents your keystone with joy smiles and well-wishing. Oh my god, it's another fruit gummy! It's a Frutella! That makes 3. No, don't eat him! Uklabat needs them! It is... It's even worse when you... because I've recently realized that I just read things wrong. I don't think it's quite on the level of... I almost said diabetes. Dyslexia. I almost said diabetes. I am dumb. It's not quite at the level of dyslexia, but I do have the tendency to read over words and then filling in my own words, which if you notice, I also do it when reading dialogue. So there will be just completely random, not the same words that completely change the sentence, and I will not realize that I'm reading it wrong. More Potsworn candidates, come. Tell Redrock your tales. It's also just really funny looking at Thancred being tired as fuck at Koana. Another feat accomplished, another keystone acquired. You are doing well. I expected nothing less of Saralja's esteemed siblings. Your cleverness in particular is most admirable. We must have you apply that Charlatan knowledge you so cherish, and arm Taral with weapons of Magitech design. In your role as the new Dawn Servant's chief advisor. The tools of war held no interest for me. I wish only to improve our nation through practical innovations. Foreign power will think twice about testing our strength once Turiel is known for its advanced technology. Just as the Garlean Empire was deterred from invading Charlotte. That may well be true, but how long will it take Turiel to progress to this advanced state? How many years? With a collective commitment to education and hard work, it should not take so very... Your way is too slow. Easier to expand our territory, swallow Charlatan whole. Conquer the nations through force of arms, and you're looking at a future of uprisings and bloodshed. Yours wouldn't be the first built fire. Then we keep fighting until the mounting costs convince them to lay down their weapon, until all have grown tired of loss. So we have the Charleaboo, the Garleaboo, and the Weeaboo. That's the 3 promises here. How could such an outcome bring anyone joy? What you propose is a mockery of peace. Yeah, literally, try the Neorzia, see how that works out. I'm pretty sure Eorzea is at the point that if someone were to properly threaten them, they would just throw the moon at them. Redrock is reminded of days long ago. In the time before Tuyalal, there were no pot packs for the Potsworn. it was normal to grab snatch artisans and force them to work for mobbies. Oh, so it is slavery! Until the day Gulul-Jaja arrived. The families of the grab snatch pleaded with him, and so he came to Earthenshire. Mobbies are not a warm people. We feared death had come for us, but Gulul-Jaja just wanted to talk. Be at ease, we are here to trade words, not blows. The gold work crafted in this village is superb. One can tell at a glance the quality of materials used, the mastery of technique employed. Yet it does not stir the heart. A goblet shape. Are you Carl's grandpa? Like you are. Yet it does not stir the heart. A goblet shaped by bound hands and broken spirit is devoid of luster. Compare that now to the works of a joyful artisan. She pours her very soul into her creation, and they shine like the newly risen sun. You may not seem this to be true. And so began the custom of good living. Happy potsworn make good new works, and good works make hobbies happy. Gulul-Jaja's words were wise. Joy smiles did indeed bring fine craft and much jingly shine. So the head of reason was behind the forging of facts. Yes, reason and clever thing changed Mobby's way of life. The first promise tires of your talk of olden days. He would rather look to the future. Next week. What you smiling at? Here. We should be getting on it. Uncle Judge never did come back, did he? God, I wonder what happened. Do you have a moment, third promise? Baccarat would pay you for hand helping with Kahe. He brings the tale of the Golden City. Really? I'd love to hear it. The towers, the streets, all fashioned from gold. Everywhere you look, every splendor you can imagine. The young, the old, and people in between, they live in golden happiness, a city of eternal bliss, forever perched above the clouds. Oh. Oh no. Everything fashioned from gold, eh? And just imagine everyone living in golden happiness. Now that's a city I'd like to visit. Excuse me, Rock. Why did you hear that? From our longtime Yokui friends. They live up in the mountains in Urkopacha. The giants again. Seems everything is pointing us their way. This feat and everything leading up to it has taught me much about the Moblin way of life. I'll be sad to leave Earthenshire and Joy Smiles behind. Aww. They're very cute when you ignore the slavery aspect of them. I mean, they changed their ways, at least. And I never did that triple triad. Take one attempt. I have a problem. Hello. Your card. Give me cards. Oh no. That's bad. That's bad. Let's put that here. Fuck. Hey, Magni. maybe this will work out. Oh, kinda did. Gobo card? Give me the Gobo card. One more. Gobo! Oh, I see. Problem. I don't have a single good card for that corner. Nah, thank you. I'll keep that. Putting that one here. It worked. I said only twice, so I'll do it only twice. That gobby isn't going anywhere. Right, we should go and see the giants next. Agreed, Golden Mysteries notwithstanding, their village is featured prominently in the saga and is not to be ignored. Orcapacha Highland should be easy enough to reach from. If we leave Earthenshire from the west, there is a road which leads up to the mountains. Let's find that first. On it. On my little motorcycle. Look at it go! Look at it go! The music in this area is way too damn good. I should probably go level a healer again. Hold on. Yeah, I got my tanks pretty much ready. Got a melee, got a ranged. Probably keep red mage up to date, and it kind of speaks for itself. I need to update Sage. The Highlands are where the Lay of Proof took place, that being the little Jaja's encounter with the Yokoi. It's so good for no reason. It has no right being this good. But it's also the stage for the Lay of Ice, where heroes fought the monstrous Bali Garmanda. Oh boy, I wonder what we're going to fight later on. I am most curious to know what the right will demand of us there. One day we're sailing up rivers, and the next we're hiking up mountains. This road will take us through the mountains to the Orcapacha Highlands. An exhausting route, perhaps, but a straightforward one. We're to meet with the Yokoi at last. Looks like the trail is going to get steep from here on out. I hope everyone is ready for some climbing. Oh. Nope, we're not. I'm glad I caught you. The Red Rock asked me to bring you back to the village. She says there's something she forgot to give you. Huh? Something other than a stone? Yes, an item of great importance, or so I was told. Shouldn't take long. You would please follow me. No. Red hair and pronouns. The most evil of them all. I wonder what this is all about. No need for everyone to come. I'll be back in a little while. Proclamate, you dumbass! No! I'm gonna follow. I need to follow her. I need to follow her. God. Should... We just let that happen. She's gonna get robbed. I'm eager to continue to the Highlands and meet Yokoi face to face. We've heard so much about them, but I'm not entirely sure what to expect. The man seems familiar somehow, but I just can't place him. We just let that happen. Knowing Buklamat, she was probably eating sweets behind our backs and forgot to pay the shopkeeper or something equally careless. He had straight, rather interesting hair for a year, or should I say Tonawata? In any case, strange that I never noticed him while we were in Earthenshire. We really just stood back and was like, oh, this is normal. This is taking quite a while. Just keep on waiting for now, I suppose. Thanks, Morin. Okay, shouldn't we just check up on her? Okay, not gonna lie, that is a kind of stupid plot point. Perhaps there were complications? Well, let us wait a little longer. Why are we waiting for this? We should check! This is like running up the stairs in a horror movie. What the fuck? This is getting a little ridiculous. Did you get lost on the way back to find us? But how? There's only one road. I wouldn't underestimate Lamad's sense of direction or lack. Fortunately, she has a link roll. Let's see what's keeping her, shall we? Oh, you only think about that now? And everyone was just kind of standing there knowing that Wuklamad gets into trouble every single step she takes? She's not responding. Perhaps we should all return to Ethensha. So is Redrock who had business with her yet? Of course it wasn't! Ugh. Oh, hi, that is, he really looks like Ariane. Ariane jump scare. Bro used a lot of foundation to cover up. Lamachi! Are you dead in the ditch? What is that plot point? Why was everyone suddenly like, oh yeah, we should totally just let Wuklamat do this on her own? I thought Wuklamat was just being her usual impulsive self, but now I'm not certain. Doesn't seem to be here. Something's not right. I can feel it. No shit! I pray not untoward had befallen the third promise. Talk normal. Back again so soon? We've come looking for Wuklamat. Do not send someone to fetch her? Exactly! Like, Aaronville, for 100% would have known. I was... Like, Mimino was quite literally tasked with making sure nothing happens to Wuklamat and to see her through this. Alize has the intuition of... I don't know what has a good... She has the intuition of someone with PTSD. Afno's Afno, we're not gonna go with that. And Kryl has the echo thing going on. Why didn't she realize anything either? Then who was that man who came for her? Oh? Thought you'd left already. Yeah, we got a little bit of a problem here, fellas. Where's Lamachi? She not with you? Oh, that's actually really cute that Koana still refers to her as Lamachi. Does mean they are he does use terms of endearment for her, even when they're direct rivals. Yeah, we all got character assassinated and now she's assassinated. It's kind of awkward. You don't know where she is? How could you let this happen? Plot convenience. That thou shouldst worry for thy sister is understandable, yet rather than assign blame, thine energies are better spent on locating her. Hey, Uriache, there was like someone who looked just like you, but he like shaved and he lost his tattoo. Evil twin, perchance? I will help you, sir. This is not how I'd wish a fellow claimant to lose the contest, my sister least of all. In that case, dividing our forces will allow us to cover more ground. Mimino and I should work together at least. The better to facilitate communication between our groups. Then the rest of us will split up. Report in should you find anything. We'll be on our way as well. Right, keep in touch. What was that character assassination, though? Come, we should begin our third. Level up. Hey! If Lamachi was returning to Edenshire from the west, then we should have she should have passed through here. Except Bedrock, where he didn't see you. In which case, 'tis entirely possible that Lamachi never made it back to the village at all. We could see the village from where we were standing! And probably that they had to cut some content to make it a little bit more streamlined, but also, this is dumb! This is so dumb! The only way to be certain is to ask the sentry stationed at the opposite end. Like, look, I'm just gonna go back and, like... It wasn't that far away! On the motor, it was like a 20-second run. Like, here it was. There's the entrance! You can see the entrance! Maybe if Orion-J 2.0 is still there, we can have an exact measurement of where we were standing. You're right. I think I'm going too far already. Yeah, I'm going too far. It was around here. You can see the entire route! Oh, look at it. You can literally see the entrance from here. Everyone was looking this way. Did everyone just suddenly go like, ooh, bird? Wait, where's the match? How the fuck did that happen? That's so stupid. I mean, the music is really good, so I'll give it that much. And the dungeon, the first dungeon was at least... Like, I was talking about this with someone, like, yesterday, where, I was kind of ranking the first dungeons of every expansion. Like, the first dungeon of Dawntrail was definitely not a Holminster switch, if you catch my drift. But I did enjoy it way more than Tower of Zod, at least the music. I did really like the creepiness of Tower of Zod, but other than the creepiness, it just kind of wore off about halfway through. Holminster Switch was just holy fuck. The music was amazing. Chesleen, you defeat the first Light Warden. It ties the story together so well. And it perfectly sets up the rest, and the payoff after it with seeing the night sky for the first time in the first. That's just not toppable. I'm sorry, that's just not possible. But I did really like the dungeon that I can't for the life of me pronounce the name of. Third Province? Holby has been standing at this post with diligent eye watching. He has seen no claimants pass this way. What of Tanawata with brightly colored hair? Mobby knows something of this. He hears tongue flaps about a Pelu peddler in Many Fires who was attacked by a crazy-haired bandit on the road. Fucking knew it. Bandit, you say? Thank you, you've been most helpful. My sister is clearly here. Though I wish it were otherwise, we must consider the possibility that the Tonawatan messenger and the brigand described by the sentry are one and the same, and that Lamachi is in very real danger. Come, let us hurry to Many Fires. I'd like a word with this peddler, should they still be. Yeah, I do really understand that there can be that much high stakes. Well, they still kind of work with that, with the fact that they're setting up the Golden City as, if you go there, very high probability you will die. And also, it does set the stakes that if anyone else of the claimants or Dawn servants gets the title of Dawn servant, a lot of things could go wrong. Also for Muklamat. Muklamat is also not the smartest cook. Also, I really like the dungeon that I can't for the life of me pronounce the name of. I try, but also Ihuikatumu? I have no idea how to pronounce that, but I get the little, look at him, look at him, oh, it's so cute. Oh. And there goes all of my luck for treasures in the entire expansion. One thing I did not like about Iukatumu, though, was the fact that Koana, Oranger, and Thankwood were really mean for no reason. They just collapsed in cave. It was like, nah, you gotta find a longer route. Get fucked. That was mean. I'm just gonna be lazy here. I'm just gonna be lazy here. It's just a little guy. Where the hell are you? Waylaid Peddler. They were competitive, but that was just mean. And then we had to fight a giant Aphodo. That was kind of funny, though. Like a giant slime Aphodo. That was weird. Here, Miminu, this is the merchant who ran afoul of the bannock. Hello? Was there something I could help you with? I'm told you were the victim of a bandit attack. Could you recount exactly what happened? My goodness, I thought I recognized you. I'll tell you everything I remember, second promise. It was that scoundrel Wokesa who ambushed me. You know the name of your attacker? There's no mistaking that hair. All my peddler friends have stories of that notorious bandit leader and his predations. Wokesa and his gang will stoop to any low for the sake of a few pel. And with no fresh quarry coming up the broken stairs, they've had to become more creative. Little wonder they went after Lamachi. He likely thinks to ransom her for a real sum. I expect he'll soon make his demand, but I don't intend to wait. We'll find this villain first and deliver his deserved payment in prison. In prison, yes. What say you to a small deception? I will assume the role of a well-to-do merchant to lure Wokesa out of hiding. Then, when he comes sniffing about, we catch the rat by the tail. I mean, wouldn't Wokesa know what Koana looks like? An excellent plan. And I just have the right garments for your disguise. And especially discounted price. A brush with bandits hasn't dampened your mercantile spirit, I see. Very well, I accept your generous deal. You know what? At least throw the merchant a little bit of, cut them a little bit of slack considering they just got robbed. Now we lay the bait. I will precede you into many fires to make my presence known. You follow on behind, boasting to those along the way how you paid me a hefty purse in exchange for a rare gemstone or so, some such. If Wokesa is as coin-hungry as they say, then a recently enriched peddler should be an irresistible mark. We let him strike, and then we spring our trap. I am so mad about the plot point. Time to play our parts. Follow Koana's lead and try not to fall behind. Oh god, it's... Oh no, I forgot her name. Fuck. That one quest in Garlean. The one quest in Garlemald when you have to hide behind that stupid rock. But this time you don't have to be afraid that Koana sees you. For a change, that's nice. Whoop. There, that's your bra fellow. Share with him how happy your imaginary deal with me has made you. Once you've put on an appropriate display, we can continue to our next performance. I have an incredibly stupid idea. but it's going to require... check something real quick. Not enough gemstones for that, so I'm gonna spend so much for this bit, you would not believe me. You will not believe how much I'm gonna spend for this bit. Alright. You coming with me, boy? Interior, third things, inventory, fine. Put him right here, where we can have a good look at him. There he is. My boy. It's like a picture in your wallet. It's like having a picture in your wallet. Alright. Benny Fires, 2K gil, let's go! Worth it! Right. There we go. I'm gonna play the role of a girly aboo. Yo! Have you checked out this amazing painting that I got from that peddler over there? It has the Emperor that's kinda dead on it. I miss him a lot. He sold it to me. I'm actually gonna keep this here, by the way. I'm actually gonna keep it there. I should probably move it here, but keep him here. Like here he is. He's my best boy. I'm so happy that I got it. I'm bad at tapping. Think of a painting that I bought from him. How did I get it in my inventory when I'm literally only like half the size of the painting? I don't know. A red gemstone from that red sorrow, what did you say? I envy the profit it must have made from such a sale. Since the stairs were destroyed, I've not been able to peddle goods at my usual haunts. What's up? A good start, but I would make certain Volkesa is aware of me. Let's continue. Ripley? Enthusiastic Moblin or Rip? I think the Moblin over there looks amenable to compensation. The stage is yours, Miminu. Hey, have you seen? Oh my god, they actually added the button for it? Holy fuck. Look at my new painting! The Red Sorrow sold you a sparkle stove for your kitchen. Well, that explains your giant joy of smiles. Bobby is happy for your happiness. Bobby is also jealous of the merchant and all the jiggly shine he must have made. Also, Ripley? That should be enough, but perhaps one last act to drive it home. Anyone else? The cheery Pelu? They seem nice. You see that cheerful Pelu? Tell him the tale of your precious gemstone, and we'll be done with this part of the charade. Can I make it a painting to make it more believable? Hello. Opa. Don't mind my hands clipping through my hat. A passing peddler had the very gemstone you sought for your collection? That is a stroke of luck. And I'll wager the merchant was just as pleased to fill his pockets with your grateful coin, eh? Well, I'm inspired to go and earn some pell of my own. Who knows? Maybe opportunity will find me, even as it found you. Alright. Where are you? There he is. I mean, bro's doing a really bad job of laying low considering he has hair that could blind anyone. Ah, my most valued customer. The profit from that single purchase of yours should see me through weeks of idle leisure. Traveling with such a fat person no southwards is tempting fate, so I shall make Earthenshaw my last stop and then return forthwith to Yalel. Bro is not the smartest criminal, but neither are we the smartest victims. Considering we just let Wuklamut go with him. Did you see? The red has come for a nibble. You played your part to perfection, Miminu. A woman of many talents, just as Thancred and Urianshe described. Aw, that's nice of them. Now let us lure Wakesa and spring our trap. Let us execute the final stage of the plan. I will set out toward Earthenshaw alone and unarmed. The better to sell the active and defenseless merchant. Assuming Wakesa is watching me, he will likely wait for some quiet stretch of the road before accosting me. I'll be relying on you to follow closely behind, remaining hidden. Oh no, here's the mission. Aw, thank you. I'll be relying on you to follow closely behind, remaining hidden until the time comes to spring the trap on our bandit king. Just remember, we need him alive. Is this the mission that is the same as I forgot the name? Not the hidden mission! It's that damn tree. Did they already patch in a tree? Did they? And that rock? Oh no. Let's go. Waiting. Oh, thank God it's not one of those missions. Oh, is it? Stealth mission, go! Stealth mission, go! Oh no, it actually is just a cutscene. They learned from Endwalker. Also today I did stumble... well, yesterday actually. Oh. I hear business has been good for you, Master Merchant. How about you share some profits? And by some, I mean every coin you have. What's up? You're the Jetstone collector. Oh, I see what this is. With the trick. Spit in your eye, man. Kill these Vidral. But I saw a bunch of, what's it called? Slippery vermin. We'll have to interrogate his underlings instead. If you would be so kind, Miminu, pray leave them capable of speech. Gotcha, fam. But they were complaining again that Dawntrail was bad and that it led to more what's the word? Discourse on if I can't fight and do this at the same time. Jesus Christ! Right. Just fight. Done. Hello. I was hoping to talk with your boss, but I suppose you three will have to do. Wait, that's the second promise. What do you want with us? I think I'm scared of a fancy title. I'll take your royal layers as a trophy as soon as I get free from this roast. But it was just more discourse about how Stormblood was bad. I know your gang is behind my sister's abduction. Tell me where she is. Eat pocket shit, salt lover. You'll get no answers from us. That's right, we don't serve you. Do not play games with me. Where's Wuklamat? He cares about his sister. Even though he literally tried to collapse a cave on top of her, but let's just ignore that part. I am fast losing patience. Talk now or die. The choice is yours. We were hired to nap the third promise. That's all. We don't know where they took her. Hired by who? We weren't told that either. Only Wokesa knows. He's the one who took the job. Yeah, it happens every few years, but I saw so much salty comments about Dawntrail because of it. They literally added the whole illusion of free choice to it. Hold on, let me grab it. This image was on it. You see? The illusion of free choice. I mean, it's pretty good when you ignore the part where there was a bit of character assassination for the entire party, considering they just let Wuklamat run off with a bandit. And no one was like, huh, maybe someone should go with her, considering how accident-prone Wuklamat is. Well, it seems we needed their leader after all. Once I've arranged for the Lands Guard to take custody of these criminals, I'll call on Banquet and his tracking skills. But perhaps you should pursue Wokesa in the meantime? It feels a little bit fillery. Stormblood was a sin. That was the sin. Stormblood is the sin. Other things had their sins. I can't from the top of my head think of a sin for Shadowbringers. I'm sure there is one, I just forgot it. Trolley. Never mind, trolley. Never mind, trolley. I answered my own question. The bandit was running in an earnest easterly direction. Should you locate him, I suggest you shadow him rather than force a confrontation. It might lead us to where Lamachi is being held. Oh, so now we do the stealth mission. Great. Emperor. Just gonna put him here. So he can always be with me, but also not in the way. The trolley. Well, I kind of like the trolley because it was a giant Wizard of Oz reference. Then again, it was a nice little... You can pause here because the rest of the story was... Time for a rest! Nope! Time for a rest! Nope! Time for the rest! Nope! So the trolley was a kind of nice little distraction right before the big showdown really happened. That was nice. Oh boy. Stealth mission with my giant hat. Can I do my stealth mission? And the trolley had a pretty nice payoff, and I just really liked that dude that was so hyper-fixated on trolleys. Oh, yep. It is the mission. Artbird! Artbird? Is that you? Where have you been, buddy? Is that Raktika? No, it's not. That's Central Shroud. Hello? Breathe. I think I'm fine. Oh, he's looking behind. But catch me, bitch! Gonna take a risk and... Ooh, look at... I should... Oh my god, Argos! I mean, I kind of like the Garlean stealth mission. But I also know that this is not the kind of game for it, if that makes sense. Ooh, ooh. Leg bind. Oh no, I'm falling behind. He's going. But I do generally like stealth missions. And I do think the Garlean one was balanced enough by the time I got to it. But I also really understand that Final Fantasy is just not really the game for that. Hiding behind a big rock. Running! We're losing him! Hide behind the rock! I could have gone to the other rock. The carefully placed rocks! Oh. More carefully placed rocks. Oh fuck, 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 I'm losing him! I should have gotten on a mound. I feel like it would have been 10 times easier if I went on a mound. No, little guy. Where you going, buddy? Where you going, buddy? What's up, Wiederiange? We go. Conveniently placed rocks. Conveniently placed rocks. Conveniently placed rocks. Let's go. I do really like the flowers on the ground. They look so high res now. Oh, yeah, that kind of checks out. Finally, my money. Give it to me now. Landsguard may be hunting us already. Calm yourself. We had our own troubles finding a suitable hideaway. Right. We're finished. Take your prize and leave me out of the rest. Such hostility. You were hurting for coin, and I offered you gainful employment for it out of the kindness of my heart. Kindness? You brought a blackened tempest upon us. One look and I could tell that woman was a killer. A butcher, assaulted devil in the flesh. Ugh, spare me your fearful bleeding. Go on. Scamper away now before the scary mercenary comes to claim your head. So. I like how scared they are of fucking Lala. Koana told me the news. You found the abductor then? What's the situation? Are we just gonna talk about it? And you think the bandits were hired by this Hubigo? Alright, new strategy. Forget Wokesa and stay on the Mamulja's tail. We don't want to endanger the third province, so keep your distance until we're certain they have to. I'll catch up to you soon as I'm able. I'm gonna be honest, this does feel a little bit like filler. It's fine, but it does feel like filler. I do like that I could do more stealth though. It's a nice change of pace. Follow the Hubigo. Save distance, blah 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 blah. Yep. Can I change? Because that peloton is gonna come in handy. Go on, buddy. I'm gonna risk it. There's another conveniently placed tree there. For now, I think I can just stay here. Because if I am risk it going through another tree, I might just fail it. Lindsay looking behind. Right. Go, 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 go! Go! I mean, at least with this attire, I'm less easy to be caught. At least less easy to be found. I blended with the scenery! Like, literally, my headpiece is the exact same colors as the flowers. Oh. I got distracted. We're supposed to chase someone. Okay. Oh. Nope. You can't see shit, bro. I'm invisible. I'm hearing things. I am the master of camouflage. Look at this. I do not appear anywhere. Self-open is not a good strategy. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. That's actually a really nice place. Hide, 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 hide. Oh. Okay. I was about to say that I changed to... They knew of Lamott's weakness and put her on a boat. Whoop. What? Okay.
Better late than never.
Hello? You know, when I do it, it's fine, but when you do it, it's kind of rude, Thancred.
That Mamulja. He's the one who kidnapped Wook Lamart.
And some people say hi before they sneak up on them. Still kind of mad about what you did in that cave.
Unsure. If we can follow him a bit longer, confirm his connection to the abductors.
Oh.
That will complicate matters.
How many cigarettes did Thancred smoke? Oh. Wanna?
Confound it!
Oh my god, I even got the Charlie cat
If I set out now, I can trail them along the riverbank.
Do it!
Even if it costs you the contest.
What worth is the throne if I lose my sister to win it?
Oh, look at him go!
Very well then. I'll send word when I locate her. Till then, I suggest you save your strength. A rescue attempt could turn ugly.
You know where to find me, bro.
That Hubigo just now. I swear I've seen him with Bakul Jaja. Knowing the way that monster works, he probably hired bandits to kidnap her so he could steal her keystones. But even alone, my sister is more than a match for a gang of untrained ruffians. She must have been ambushed or deceived.
Yeah, we kind of got a character assassinated for that to happen, sorry.
Gah! I should have been there! If those bastards have hurt her!
Like, for real, Ereville would have known that, right? You need to calm down. Be patient, Justin Thancred. I thought you were the cool-headed one. We don't have to add salt to the wound. As saying someone needs to calm down never ends well, that you need to calm down is the sentence that will send anyone ballistic.
I do trust him, but...
Forgive me. Snapping at you won't get my sister back. I'm afraid I've always been like this when it comes to Lamachi. The thought of her being in danger sends me into a panic.
Look at him being a good brother. It's also really cute considering he also still uses terms of endearment for her even when they're actively against each other in the contest. It's just really cute, but I do think they could have handled Buklama being kidnapped way better. Like, for example, she just runs off because she feels inadequate about something, so she's like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to deal with this myself, or just added like that little comment of, I want to prove myself, so I'm going to come along with this, you don't have to follow me. And everyone would be like, okay, I'll give you this one. And then she also realizes that she needs to rely more on people.
But isn't that how families should be?
Yeah, you have the issue that you're a royal. That's the big gripe here.
These days, Turali Mikote live however they please. But the clan into which I was born kept to the nomadic traditions of our ancestors. They herded their own neck across the plains, always moving with the seasons. During one such migration, my birth parents left me behind. A child. All alone. Without a single word of explanation.
Did they straight up just forget him?
A chance encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stallkeeper in Tuliyolal's market. And that is where the Dawn servant found and adopted me.
I like how Galil judges. Oh, wait, which one? The Dawn servant. I'm so bad with Mamulja names. But it's just so funny to imagine him just going around adopting random cats off the street. Because that's what he's doing. He's just running around to Yellow like, oh my god, kitty. Bro did it twice. He wasn't going to wait for the cat distribution, the cat distribution, Bro just went out and adopted every single cat on the street he found.
I had already been in the palace some time when Lamachi came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents.
I mean, Gulajaja really strikes me.
And wanted to spare her that suffering.
Gulajaja strikes me as someone who would be walking over the street and then will instantly run across a parking lot or a busy street because they saw a cat on the other side and really wanted to pet it. Because honestly, same. I've done just that.
Tiny child's new brother. I swore I would always be there for her.
I like how Galil Jaja is both like that strong, bulky, not to be defeated guy who quite literally united an entire nation. But he's also like, oh my god, kitty! pets cats like it's nobody's business. It's also like that meme of dad saying we shouldn't adopt a cat and dad after the cat has been adopted, and you just see them being extremely close the entire time. Bro really lives up to the awesome spirit, not gonna lie.
So, as you might now understand, I will stop at nothing to rescue her. While we await word from Tancred, I suggest we prepare ourselves to travel downriver. You have a boat, yes?
I think it just got cut.
Why release the punity if not to delay pursuit? If we were unsure of their guilt before, then this surely proves it. Before we act, however, let us regroup with your comrades. Would you mind making the call?
Don't worry, I got it. Should I also include Orianji in this?
Understood. We'll meet you at many fires.
Discord ping. Okay, but that's inaccurate because if it was a Discord ping, only half the people would see it. Only 1/8 of them would react. And the other people would act like they did not see it. Or just straight up just mute the group. That's an actual Discord ping. I may have put rescuing Lamachi ahead of my own progress, but do not take that to mean I've given up on the contest. You literally told Tancred you preferred your sister being saved over the contest. And it's been kind of clear right out of the gate that it's either you or Vuklamat who should be the one who inherits. You also got your issues, Vuklamat has their issues, but at least we're not going straight out to war. You understand now how important she is to me, yet regardless of how close we were, I would have made the same choice. After all, if I am incapable of saving my sister while also winning the throne, then I am not fit to inherit our father's heavy mantle. Let's go, character... Character growth! We need to gather our forces. There's a lot of people here. Does that mean that there's a dungeon coming up? Probably not, because we just had one, but it's kind of funny that this is one of those. Everyone is together, except for... And we do have the problem that with this arrangement, we have 2 healers, or 1 healer and a red sage. No tanks. We have 3 DPSs, 1 healer, and and I'll have to be the tank. I don't mind. I like tanking in NPC dungeons, but you know what I mean. Firstly, allow me to brief everyone on our present situation. Or is Thankful just gonna come back? Or is it time for a Estinian gacha where he just kind of shows up like, hey guys, what's up? Oh, you need a tank? I can Blue Dragoon. They don't call me the Azure Dragoon for no reason. Thus, at the very least, we believe this Hubigo knows where Lamachi has been taken. Tancred is shadowing their boat even as we speak, and I should like to join him with all haste. Unfortunately, our quarry had the foresight to release your Penuity from its harness, leaving us without a means to give pursuit. Aaronville, as an expert on wildlife, what are our chances of recapturing the beast? With the right mix of feed, it can be done. I should like an extra hand to help scatter it about, however. Would you accompany him, Memnu? I guess. I mean, I have a very small one here. You can have that one. Meanwhile, the rest of us should work on getting the harness repaired. It appears to have been damaged when the Penuity was set loose. They literally cut it. With all the peddlers here in camp, we should have little trouble purchasing replacement materials. As for necessary metalwork, artisans are but a short walk away. Are we really going to let Afino talk with peddlers? Have we learned nothing? Have we learned nothing? Are we going to let Afino Levier, Mister, let me just buy that sword for you. Peddle with peddlers. Oh no, this is totally not gonna go wrong. Then let us divide the task and have at it. Okie dokie. There was an unusually aggressive herd of wild Panuites downriver, so our girl will have fled in the opposite direction. Come, we'll try the waters up there. It's so good to have an animal expert and not having to trail set animal expert as an animal, what he expertises in, while not knowing what a frog sounds like. Oh, this way. The music has no right going this hard. Is that something I did feel kind of sad about with previous expansions? The town music was just kind of eh. Also, this theme slaps even harder. For the first areas, the music is never that good, but here it is, apparently. Assuming our Panuiti has come this way, she'll be hiding in the depths of Marsha Ligaka. We'll need to lure her back to the shallows with the promise of food. Wild Panuitis eat mainly aquatic grasses and plants, but the tame ones are often fed vegetable scraps. Knowing this, I added leftovers to the feed I prepared. This should help the mixture stand out against the marsh's natural scents. Labyrinthos was cool. The toot was cool, but it wasn't very memorable. And Thafnir also just didn't feel that memorable until you got into Vanaspati. And only after that did it really get that emotional factor or the memorable factor. And from this one, it's just straight up the grass whistle, which is really nice. The Gaka is crawling with predators, however, so I'll leave it to you to scatter feet deeper in. I'll be waiting for you near the shallows with the rest of our Panuitis and Tyson Quest. Lakeland is really cool, but does it really count as a starting area? It kind of does, but it is... I'd say that... Oh my god, I forgot. That Yulmore and Amarang are the starting areas, quote-unquote, of the Shadowbringers, because in what for me is a starting area compared to this area and all that stuff, is that you start out the story in that area, but also that the part of the area will be locked off until a later part of the story, if that makes sense. Hey, Aaronville! I made a little bit of a roundabout here. Come and let me know once you've scattered. The music of Amarang was good? Yeah, where the quests divide for a little bit. That's for me the starting area thing. And also where you come back at a later point in the story to unlock a new part of the map kind of deal. Like, Ilmeg is obviously not a starting area because you go through the whole thing in one turn. And you're also kind of done after the first time, which is kind of sad because I really, 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 really liked Ilmeg. And I want to see more of it. I just want to see more Titania. You scatter Aaronville's Panuiti feet along the water's edge. I think the Pixie Tribe quests were really good. They're basically one of my favorite tribe quests in the entire game. Oh, wait, they're society quests now, right? My bad. And... well, at least for Shadowbringers, it's my all-time favorite one. With a close second being the dwarves, because it's just so funny. It's literally just Dwarf Nero and Dwarf Sid have beef. The tribe. There we go. Second. That do something for you? The Peaks music I couldn't really get used to, but it's also because I just hate Stormblood with a burning passion. Which I know, bad to have prejudices about that sort of stuff, but it was just a really boring area for me as well. I just didn't like the aesthetic of the locks and the peaks. There was just not enough unique about them, if that makes sense. And I do really like the Amarang music and the Yulmore music. But with Yulmore, the music is entirely different for that part compared to when you actually get the sky there, which is kind of crazy. But the music of Amarang was also something you need to get used to, other than you listen to it for the first time, you're like, oh, this actually is really good. And it's more one of those, it's like those kinds of foods that you need to eat 3 times before you actually enjoy it. Like salmiak. Bad news, I now am able to eat salmiak and I actually kind of like the flavor. I have been ruined. You're hungry, hungry? Oh, you are hungry with the whale. You are hungry with the manatee. I will, y'all. Come on, come with me. Why is he... What? Hold on, I need to get out of the Owo voice. Hold on. Salmi... Very glad that I could get a fair response with mentioning a single candy. Why is he looking scared, my boy? You're hungry, I wager. Come on, come with me. Look at the little man. So cute. Yes, there's a good girl. Pet it! But yeah, salmiak is actually kind of good when you get used to it. We'll be fine here. I think I'll give her a few more treats, then lead her over to the boat. You can let Koana know we have our Pinuity back. Oh, I love the colors so much. There's so many of them. Hell yeah. Also, they're really trying to stretch meeting the Yokui, huh? They're really trying to stretch that. Oh, don't worry, if I manage to get to Spain sometime, I'll bring a lot along, so you can have as many tries as you want. Aaronville has the Pinuity in hand then? Good, I expect nothing less from a certified cleaner. As for the harness, we were able to purchase all the parts we need. The Levier twins are over in Earthenshaw right now, having the Pottsworn make the repairs. I'm told it shouldn't take long. We'll be ready to embark on our rescue mission as soon as we hear from Tancred. I am curious. I am curious. I am very curious. Are they actually here? You're very lucky that it is very expensive to travel right now. But the moment I can't afford it, you're dead. You're gonna have to eat salmiak. There's no escape. If I were a brat, where would I be here? If I were a brat who spent too much money because I didn't pay attention to prices or am not aware of trade courses, where would I be? They're not here. They're just not here. Just know that someday it will happen. You won't know when. It will happen. We're here anyway, might as well just get this. Also because I will absolutely forget if I don't do it now. Team is in the corner! Let's go! Fuck! Guess I'm yeah. Checks out. I'm just gonna put in monkey. Bro, really just put the worst but there we go. There it is. That's what I wanted. Till never! They'll never see me again. Right. But I will say that this is the first, what's it called? Town theme? Like settlement theme? Is that the word? Settlement theme? That doesn't immediately feel grating. Looking at you, Shadowbringers. Looking at you. That's actually one of the few orchestrion roles I do not have. Like, it's one of the... Oh, I do have it, I think. I do have it! What is wrong with me? Which one is it? Covering counter. No greatest sorrow, reason to live. It's one of these two, and it's the really grating that just doesn't sound good. Why do I have that but not have Sands of Amber? What is wrong with me? Look at this. No Sands of Amber. But I do have no greatest sorrow and a reason to live. Good job. Oh. That means shit's about to go down. Let's go. Tancred must know something by now. Don't worry, this is Tancred. You found her? Understood. Thank you. I had but to involve his name. I had to, but I... Come on and talk normally. Just because you like Charlene doesn't mean you have to talk like a Charlene. I had but to invoke his name. Tancred followed the Hubagoo's boat to its destination and confirmed that they are indeed holding my sister captive. They, of course, being Bakul Judge and his minions. I swear I will make them regret this. Lamachi is in Richleaf Tunnels. The moment the harness is prepared, we strap in the Penuity and make our way back down Ihui Katumu. I was legitimately trying the names. I have just no idea how. I'm very bad at names. Oh, meanwhile? Meanwhile? Yep, meanwhile. Oh no, never mind. Just straight up us. Hey, Tancred.
Tancred.
Yes, this is
The
Tancred.
third promise is up ahead. She's unharmed, but we best not dally.
It's just so funny watching Kryl and Miminu standing together and then Afino and Alize standing there together. Like, we got a couple of doubles in the team. Don't worry. Ooh, he's spitting.
I spit on these pathetic feats. Far
The
more
gummy!
satisfying to claim their baubles by force.
Give it back! Forzanten poured his everything into that stone. You've no right to touch it.
Oh, was that the name of your artisan? How could you allow something so precious to be stolen?
You thieving cheat! You're no true claimant!
What does that make the foolish kitty who fell into my trap? If pitiful roars were all it took to claim the throne, you'd be first in line.
I mean, I feel like there should be a rule against this. Galul... Should we, like, tell Galul Judge that Bakul Judge is pulling this shit?
Now, brother. You shouldn't tease her. Look, the poor thing's on the verge of tears. Meow. Someone save me. that?
Did Quana just pull out a gun? Yep.
His scales are as thick as his skulls.
Bro just pulled out a gun.
Coward! You dare ambush me?
If I had a nickel, every time someone in Final Fantasy had really funny timing with a gun, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. And that booted Koana up in the popularity list by 1 billion.
Tis the blessed sibling's favorite tactic.
That useless Buddha was sycophant. He was supposed to keep the lackeys running in circles.
Or just keep shooting even though it doesn't do anything. It's to send a message. It's to send a message. There's another one.
Oh, you must tell me all about that.
He just keeps shooting. It's not doing anything, bro. Stop it. Save the bullets.
Careful now. You wouldn't want to hit her hostage.
Angry Lalafell. Angry potato. Am I just gonna walk through the... I'm just gonna walk through the defenses.
That one's not to be underestimated.
Just walk through the defenses.
They can do nothing while we have.
Oh, hi, Thancred. Why did you fly so high? You got it, Quana. Aww.
Impeccable timing.
Look at him.
Amachi, are you alright?
I think he broke like 3 ribs minimum. Worth it.
Aye, thanks to you.
I like how they were all just so intimidated by the little Lalafell walking towards them.
We'll slaughter the lot of them.
They were all so intimidated by the little Lalafell walking towards them that they didn't notice the dude with a gun behind them. With the gun sword. Correction.
Patience, brother. The keystone is ours. There is no need to fight this day. And Zoralja has left us hurting.
No! I won't stop until I gut these maggots and feed them their entrails!
Is this a trial? There's a lot of people here. Is this a trial?
If we fall here, we feign our siblings for nothing. Is that what you want?
No, brother.
We have a lot of people here. Does this lead up to a trial?
We're a trip!
Never mind. It's just so... Oh.
Wait! Damn you, Bakul Jaja!
So how are we going to explain that the keystones were literally stolen from us? Oh, right, it couldn't have been a trial. Estinian didn't awkwardly just show up. Estinian didn't phase into existence right next to us.
We head back. Amachi is safe. And that is what matters.
Don't worry, we have 2 healers here. I can change classes and you'll be fine, okay? Don't do the anime shoulder of death. Don't do it. Not gonna stand for it. If that's another sin, I will punch someone who worked on this game. Just like casually on the arm, but still like, why? I'm glad to see you unharmed, Lamachi. Thanks again for coming to my rescue, Koana. And all of you too. Local Jaja must be desperate indeed to resort to such aggressive tactics. I shouldn't have been so careless. I underestimated him and it cost me a keystone. Fontaine appended his life so that I could accomplish the Moblin's feat. He believed in me, believed in my cause, and I've let him down. Countess isn't over yet. We take back what was stolen. We're gonna do some take-backsies. Yes, we'll do exactly that. The next time I meet that brute, I'll knock him straight on his scaly behind and take back my keystone. Speaking of vengeance, didn't Bakul Jaja curse some useless Buina psych when he caught sight of us? A reference to Cyrilja, I would assume. He is devoted to our brother, and is the only Buina I know of participating in the rite of succession. If Cyrilja was somehow involved in this, he quite obviously is. I'll never forgive him for putting our sister in danger. He will have forfeited his breath. I read all of it. Everyone's just good. Bro really likes talking in absolutes. Bakul Jaja should face punishment, of course, and so must the bandits who had the temerity to abduct Lamachi. I should request that father send a contingent of Lance Guard to enforce the law in his region. I agree that measures need to be taken to keep travelers safe, but I wonder what pushed these people towards a life of banditry in the first place. If we dig deeper, we might find a way to improve things for everyone. There you go. They're learning. Just something to think about. For now, however, the ride continues. I thank you for all your help. Well, see you two fuckers around. We should be moving on as well. Are you feeling fit to travel with them? You bet I am. Cyrilja's gained a good head start, and it's time we clawed back some lost ground. Let's go. We'll need to take that keystone back from Bakul Jaja before we arrive at the City of Gold. He will not relinquish it without a fight, though. Though they share a single body, it's obvious Bakul Jaja has two minds when you see one head calming the other head down. His personalities are as distinct as two individuals could be. The Buklamat I once knew would have been inconsolable at the loss of a keystone. This journey and your companionship is doing her a world of good. Kawana is the picture of composure and rationality, except when it comes to matters concerning Buklamat's safety. Far be it for me to fault a brother for being protected, but still. I really am sorry this happened. From now on, I won't let my guard down around suspicious strangers. And again, I really do appreciate all you all coming to save me. Let's go! Be the currents! History's keepers. Yokui! The road beckons breeds friends. Let us be on our way to the Yokui. Then it's back to where the path through the mountains begins. You remember the spot where you were tricked into walking off with Wakesa? Just going to rub it in my face like that, eh? I wonder if he's raising my hackles on purpose, though. You know, trying to keep my anger directed at him instead of myself. Either way, we can't be standing around here all day. We have a lot of lost time to make up for. I'm just gonna be lazy and travel. I think that means this is the first area where you can get flying. Oh, hell yeah. Well, it's also the first area that you see completely, but You know what I mean. Hi, Red Rock. Bye, Red Rock. Still, we could have seen the entire way. Alright. Where are you bitches coming? We're going to Urkopacha? Oh, we're straight going to the other area that we were starting out in. Huh. I like and not like that at the same time, if that makes sense. Because it does feel cool that we get to go there so soon, but it also feels like it's too soon, like with Shadowbringers and Endwalker both. It's that the first area was a teaser and then it paid off later in the game, and now it is teaser and immediately pay off. And now Erenville is nowhere to be seen. Couldn't you wait a few more moments? So much for giving him the benefit of the doubt. Come on, let's catch up. I want to give that smug gleaner a piece of my mind. I worried Wiklama would agonize over the loss of her keystone, but it seems I had nothing to be concerned about. Onwards and upwards then. Where's Erenville then? Kind of a dumb thing to pull right after this. But I think I will miss the payoff of going back to Labyrinthos to find out that there's quite literally a way into the Astral Sea from there. Compared to just going to Urkopacha and Kozamaoka for the second time in a row. Whoop. Discongestion. Identical, let's just say 13th one. It's funny to see people running around. There we go. You have to be quite up high by now, which makes me wonder how much higher the summit of Wokor Zamor must be. I think I know what the first dungeon and trial, well, the first trial is gonna be. I have a suspicion. I've never climbed so high before. I'll tow Erenville off once I catch my breath. Seems those building up ahead are the village we're headed. Yokoi have a deep connection to the legend of the Golden City. This visit will allow us to ask them about it directly. As I'm sure you've noticed, the air grows thin at this elevation. Take it slow until your body adjusts. Deep breaths, drink plenty of water or Coca-Cola. Fun fact, Coca-Cola is actually really good high up because it's one of the few things that you can keep down if you start to feel sick. A few more steps and we'll be in Whirler's Echo? I mean, probably because if you shout here, it's gonna echo all throughout the place, but it's just kind of funny. I'm lazy, I'm just gonna pull out my little bike for this. Hello, alpaca team. Oh. This is another town team. Oh. Are these the giants? Oh, are these the giants? They're kind of big. The music feels really nice, and at least it's not that stupid fairy themed music. Thank the gods, they have an aetheryte. I don't fancy the idea of dodging up that mountain trail a second time. Chilly air, stout stone construction. If I squint a bit, I might think I was in Ishgard for a moment. Everything here is giant-sized, but that structure in the back is on a different scale altogether. A temple of some kind may have. I know the path led here, but I've never set foot in the village myself. I think I'm getting used to the air up here. So this is the place from the Lay of Proof where Papa met Yokoi. Their eyes. Their eyes. And that must be them. I don't think I've actually seen the one outside of a picture. So it is for most Turali. The giants rarely visit the lowlands. Here in their mountain fastness, they tend to the solemn duty they pledge to undertake their pact with the Dawntrail. To watch over the Tural Vidral Bali Garmanda and maintain its prison within their... I wonder who we're gonna fight! Ah, yes. Uklamat told us about the Tural Vidral. Creatures that live for far longer than normal and awaken to strange powers. Kind of like the auspices. Indeed, yet even among those anomalies, Bali Garmanda is unrivaled in strength. It has endured for centuries, bringing catastrophe each time it emerges from its lair. As you learned in the Lay of Ice, it was Gulajaja who last managed to imprison the beast, and it has lain dormant in the temple ever since. It's said the building still bears a gaping hole in its ceiling from when Bali Garmanda was lured inside by Gulajaja's final ploy. I'd like to see the strongest of all Tural Vidral. I wonder what it was like to fight it. Whirler's Echo was where both the Lay of Proof and the Lay of Ice took place. Does this not suggest we'll be facing two fates this time? That's a question we can ask the Elector once we find him. Or maybe we should flush out Bakul Jaja first so I can beat my keystone out of him. You know what? I am all for being spiteful, but we do probably need to find the Elector. They'll come eventually. I suppose we do still have 4 keystones to earn, and no matter what we do, the Council will pit us against him sooner or later. Exactly! Alright, let's seek out the Elector. Then I suggest we pay a visit to Kairozar the Gracious. Or so their temple is called. The Moblins told me that High Luminary Golar is to be found there. If we are to ask someone for information, then he seems a wise choice. I'm guessing he's probably just going to be the Elector. Also, let me just fall silent for a little bit so I can drink a little bit. My throat is slowly dying. Oh, I hate the new bottle cap designs. It's so awkward to twist back on. Like, I get it. The bottle caps often get lost and all that stuff, but to attach it in such a way that it's almost impossible to take off or on, it's kind of counterproductive. Did I grab the 8th right? Just to be sure. Oh, thank you. I did. Hello! It's such a stupid thing! Like, it doesn't even help anything! The temple guards have been watching us most intently. One does not stroll freely into Bali Garmanda's prison, is he? Like, I don't have access to my arms all of the time. So now when I have to, I'm like, I should open a bottle to go get something to drink. If I can't use my second arm, it's basically impossible to get the cap now. Before you could just kind of twist it off with one hand, and now it's just no longer possible. Like, I'd have to like put it in between like my legs and then twist it. And even then it still just does not come off. And awkward as all hell to hold. And drink from. Just kind of ass backwards, not gonna lie. Is it taboo to request entrance to the temple, you think? Let's see if I can convince the guards to let us through. I am Buklamat, third promise of Tuyalal, and I seek your elector for the right of succession. May I speak with the Gurfurler? The High Luminary has granted admittance to the claimants. You may enter. Huh, that was easier than expected. In we go then. feel like the giants are very straightforward people. For a second I was like, wait, where's Miminu? But Miminu was just hiding behind Erenville's ears. What is that? Hi. Valigarmanda. Welcome. What's up? High Luminary Gulfurler? Gulfurler? The eyes, I can't get over the eyes. Brush your teeth. He is not here at present. I am Luminary Zermer. This is the Sky Ruin, Valigarmanda? It is. The Terrell Vidral whose name has evoked terror since time immemorial. Even my people, once conquerors of all beneath the sun, were as brittle leaves for Valigarmanda's tempestuous power. When the Sky Ruin descended upon Urkapacha 8 decades ago, the casualties were staggering. Had Galal Jaja and his companions not intervened, we would have been slaughtered to the last. The titanic battle with Valigarmanda raged for 10 days and 10 nights. As their foe fought on, tireless and relentless, our heroes were pushed beyond the limits of their endurance. Thus did the head of reason concoct a desperate plan. Galal Jaja tricked the Sky Ruin into losing control of its own ice magics, causing the unwitting Terrell Vidral to encase itself in frozen ether. And it's been like this ever since. Nice work, Papa. I like how they're actually kind of healthy as a family, they're just royals. But what happens to ice ever melts? That same question looms large in our minds, for the magic sustaining this prison grows weaker with each passing year. Valigarmanda commands power of fire and lightning and ice. Some believe that the violence of the recent storm was the result of those energies slipping free. That raging tempest from Valigarmanda? Setting future worries aside, you are come to attempt the feat of proof, yes? The High Luminary, chosen elector of the Dawn Servants, left me with instructions of all aspiring claimants. You are to scour our forbidding mountain. Find the waiting Gulfurler that is to be your challenge. Ah, so the search itself is the feat. You've already spoken with my brothers, I have. Their expeditions are underway. Then we better pick up the pace. Aye, but we'll need a direction to search. Let's see what hints we can gather from the villagers. Valigarmanda. I wonder who we are going to defeat in a trial. I wonder. As large as the Yokui are, seeking blindly for one of the expanse of these mountains would be an exercise in futility. We need more information. 70 times, and I'm gonna be honest, I saw a shirt of someone wearing that at a convention where it was like, I beat Valigarmanda. I didn't really recognize the name and the art, but now I'm like, oh, it was that! I've encountered many extraordinary creatures in Eorzea and elsewhere, but long has it been since I've felt such an overwhelming presence, like 1,000 dagger points pricking my skin. God's Valigarmanda is enormous. I know Papa had friends with him, but it's incredible he could hold his own against that thing. Could its prison ever fail, though we can't expect the old guard to come running. It'll be up to us to save the day. Okay, the feat of proof. Aye, just as we've been informed, the feat of proof requires us to seek the High Luminary Gulthorler somewhere upon these mountains. However, if earlier feats are any indication, we must assume the challenge preludes the Yakui from answering our questions in a straightforward manner. Thus, I would ask that you pay close attention while attempting to divine Gulthorler's whereabouts. Though the giants may not give us a precise location, there may be clues hidden within their words. Such is my theory anyways. Let us see what we can discover. Hello there. Yorgurwur. I have no idea how to pronounce their name. High Luminary? No, I've not seen him today. Now let me ask you a question. That Chabrel who came out of the temple earlier, is that really the third prince? She seems rather unimposing. Or is she meant to succeed the mighty Galil Jaja? She's a little confused, but she has the spirit. Alright, where's the other ones? I feel like I'm taking... Where? You're drinking mezcal? Huh. They drink mezcal up here. I mean, makes sense, but... I forgot what I was going... where I was going with my sentences. Hello? To Yolan? No, you are from further away than that, I think. As for the High Luminary, I can only guess where he might be. He is warder of the Sky Ruin, but also keeper of the sepulchres, and his duties often take him outside the village. I went completely the wrong way around, so I'm just gonna go on a mountain to make it faster. Hello? Zerfalar. Asking after the High Luminary as well, aren't you? I don't know where to find him, but I do hope you have the opportunity to speak together. He is a great man with a deep reverence for our traditions. These glyphs we carve, for one, he affords them as much value as any treasure we possess. They are records of lives lived. Your arrival too, I will etch into the stone, that the story of our meeting may endure for untold turnings of the sun. But if you are curious about our ways, then I bid you visit our proof. To the northwest of here. It is one of our grave sites. Oh! That might actually be some useful information. I'm still so mad that we just let Wuklamat get kidnapped like that. What was that? Okay. Let's regroup. And I'm gonna try and twist the cap of this bottle again because my throat is dying again. I should probably switch to a little bit of mead. A little bit of honey never hurt the throat. But not enough to get drunk, I've learned. Hopefully. First things first, was anyone able to coax forth a definite location for the High Luminary? I don't think anyone. Or they're just instructed not to do that. As expected, what then of clues or other hints that might point us in the right direction? I heard that in addition to his usual duties, Gulthorler is also charged with keeping the graves. As did I, the Yakui's sepulchres appear to hold a special significance in their culture. Let me take a sip real quick. But would it be appropriate for us outsiders to enter into their burial grounds? They actually invited us. Proof, you say, and he encouraged you to visit this place? Oh my god, this bottle cap, come on! I'm trying to twist it on with one hand. The other one is completely limp today, just... Ah. ASMR where I struggle with a bottle. How dare you? Oh, I got it! Yeah! Proof, you say, and he encouraged you to visit this place yourself? Then let's go and take a look. Even if we don't find Gulflofer there, it will give us the chance to learn more about the Yokui. The gravesite is somewhere northwest of here. Well, we can leave from that side of the village for a start, shall we? I'm kind of wanting to see if I can push this until the next dungeon, not gonna lie. I don't think I'll do the next dungeon, but I do want to see if I can get that far. So when I get back on Friday, I can pull that. Or Saturday. Ah, shit! I put the stream on Saturday. I'm gonna have to wait 2 days! The others have gone on ahead to prove, but following the trail west, there are sharp drops everywhere, so we're all moving at our own pace. Some of us are not built for cracking terrain. I thought to get my bearings up from here first so I don't stumble off a cliff. Why don't you try catching up to Air? He should be able to point you in the right direction. Little Lala on a motorcycle! Going on an adventure! Oh hey, Alice! What's up, daughter? Is the mountain on fire? Not quite mountain climbing, but these steep slopes are exhausting. Why is that on fire? You're looking this way. Alice, look at this place. Alice, talk to me. Look at this. You see this, right? The mountain's on fire. We're just not gonna bring that up. Okay. Oh my god, it is Blue Alize! How are you today, buddy? These have the look of homes rather than graves, but would seem long years have passed since anyone living resided here. Take a look at this crater. There is no wood, no trees, not even dried grass, and yet the ground still burns. This must be one of the scars left by Vali Garmanda's rampage, as told by the saga. The Sky Ruins fires are described as eternal, flames that can't be quenched by neither storm nor time. And here I thought it a literary embellishment. But for now I've lost sight of Wiklama. Proof is northwest along the main road, so hopefully she's still heading the right way. Is she? Is she? You know what? No, I want my silly motorcycle. Yeah, silly motorcycle! Let's go. Up. No. You traumatized me enough when I was just a little sprout in the East Shroud. Huh, never mind. Wait, what? Were you talking to Wook? Haha, Wooklamad wins again. Looks like everyone is here, so... Greetings, friend. Are you Gulflofer? No, I'm... The High Luminary did, however, task me with providing a lesson on sepulchres to those who came in search of him. Oh, so we were meant to find our way here after all. Are you to tell us who is buried here? No one is buried here in the sense of me. When a body has served its purpose, we consign it to the flames and scatter its ashes across the peaks. Moreover, we do not conceive of death as others do. For us, a person does not die when their hearts beat, only when they are no longer born in the hearts of all those who knew them. This is why we build our sepulchres before age or mishap claim, that we might etch ourselves into the living chronicle in turn. This grave belongs to a good friend. His mortal vessel ended its journey some years ago, but he lives within me, even now. There's a whole, what's it called? Belief that people die 2 times? 2 or 3 times. And one of them is when they die, and the second time they die when they're fully forgotten. And I feel like that kind of applies to this as well. Like, they're only really gone when nobody remembers them. Up there stands my own sepulcher. As long as it exists, so too will I. I will endure in the hearts of those who read my grave glyphs in the same manner my friend does in mine. Has it always been thus for your people? This conception of existence? Continue along this path to the indelible passage. Behold the history upon its walls, and you may find the answers to your questions. Then that's what we'll do. Your traditions are fascinating, and I'd love to know more. Thank you for allowing me to share them, for in doing so I will remain in your heart and soul. Oh, you can hear my throat is slowly starting to die. But I'm not stopping it, bitches. I'm slowly starting to sound like a very edgy version of Bab. Or as a chain smoker. Either works. But I do think it's really similar to that idea of you die twice. Once when you leave your body and once when you're forgotten. I find that really beautiful in its own way. Hello, everyone. Story chronicler? Waiting for you. Is this him? Ah, hello, a fellow we met at Proof suggested that we come here. Yes, the High Luminary commanded that I watch for your arrival, as the chroniclers of people. It has been my family's duty to pass on the teachings of the murals from generation to generation. Oh. More murals! That'll bring us. They really are magnificent, and together they tell the tale of your history. They are the events which shaped us. I would share them with you ere you continue your way. Please, we would love to hear all about it. Then I will begin. This first mural depicts a time more than 1100 years ago, an age of great prosperity for the Yokoi. Blessed with size and strength unmatched by other peoples, our ancestors marched forth and brought much of Dawntrail under their dominion. Then, when all before them had been conquered, they turned their gaze northward, seeking to expand their territory and power. Here we see the expedition to Dawntrail. Unable to cross the strait by ship, our forefathers set to building the bridge to the northern land, a grand labor which consumed the greater part of a century. Zorgor the Boundless. We still make use of that bridge into Yalal for travel. I can't imagine the patience and dedication it took to complete a work of that scale. I've never heard of any Yokoi living in Dawntrail. What happened to the ones who went first? Look upon this next mural. Hold the answer. The scene suggests that many giants perished all at once. What manner of enemy could have repelled their invasion? A foe unnamed and unseen when the expedition pushed forth into Dawntrail those 1,000 years ago. Its soldiers were felled by disease. Terrible illness. No virulent plague or newly arisen. For the local Tanawata and Chiton, it was but a mild affliction, for the sort that comes burning at the sea. What manifested for them as light fighters and cuff, however, proved deadly for our people. Out of every 10 Yokui who joined that northern campaign, 9 succumbed to the infection. Those who survived continued to suffer, finding it difficult to sire offspring. I've heard of this before. Lacking an inherited resistance, visitors to distant lands can fall deathly ill to disease that locals might shrug off. And that's why you vaccinate. These events might also have given rise to the practice of cremation, rather than the burial of mortal remains. This final mural depicts the return of our grieving brethren to Orkota. The reason they first left, why they had fought so long and so far, was to ensure peace for our home. This undertaking began in ancient times when our forebears learned they shared the continent with peoples unalike to us in appearance or custom. They feared invasion was inevitable. Rather than meekly await their fate, they decided to strike the first blow. Yet as they fought on and on, the old idea of peace drifted further and further away. Only after the disaster in Chaparral and their withdrawal to the mountains did they come to understand. The peace we envisioned had been ours for the taking all along. It was there, in the place which birthed us, here in the stones which upon which we recorded our dates, here in the tranquil life we had traded for conquest and comfort. When you do nothing but fight, it can blind you to what's right before your eyes. And so we return to the present. I trust you found this brief history for our people enlightened. I'm always glad to hear more about my fellow Terali, how you've lived until now and how you wish to live from now. And I believe you are ready to proceed. High Luminary bids you meet him upon the summit of Worker Zerp. I had a feeling we'd end up scaling that big old mountain. Well, it's a feat worthy of name. Follow the trail south of here to begin your ascent. But be wary, beyond the entryway, the mountainside is home to ferocious beasts both day and on the woods. We'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the warning and the lesson. Finally, we know where we're going. To the top of Worker's Armor. And that's where the dungeon's gonna be? I have a slight suspicion that's what the dungeon's gonna be. Where is the quest marker? The moment I see the dungeon dungeon available thing, I'm just gonna... You can talk again! Holy shit! YouTube no longer shadow banning you! Hell yeah! If I'd known we'd be climbing Worker's Armor, I'd have raced up and down all those trails. My feet are killing me. This thin mountain air is going to be the death of me. What? How long have you been standing there? I was just taking in the scenery is all. My sister in Christ, we had a whole... Wait, hold on. My sister in Heidelin, we had a whole expansion about how you shouldn't push yourself and not compare yourself. This is also an expansion about how you shouldn't compare yourself. What are you talking about? We had a whole thing with you where you were being extremely competitive for no reason. Take a break. We had the whole thing in Shadowbringers, then we had the whole thing in Endwalker, and this entire expansion is take a break. Free from Chadville. I think it might have to do with the new changes they've been implementing on YouTube. Because OBS also just did not want to pick up chat. It was... Ugh. Ugh. How long have you been standing there? I was just taking in the scenery is all. Come on. We don't want to fall too behind Afino and the others. She's extremely prideful. We had a whole expansion about it though. Ah! Yeah, she sure is very prideful. Where is everyone? There's everyone. What do you have to say about this? I cast a rejuvenating affecting spell on Buklamat. Even our indomitable third promise is feeling the strain of peace alone. We have the team again. The true size of a mountain is never more apparent than when you're standing right at its foot. I hope we come across Bakul Jaja on our way to the summit. We still owe him for the troubles he caused us in Kozama. You remember how the chronicler was saying that the more they fought, the further away they moved from their idea of peace? It occurs to me that if Soralja is attempting to be proof, then he will have heard the same lesson. I can only hope that it's made him reconsider his own stance on educating through war. It won't, let's be honest. Alright, show me that quest mark! Show me that dungeon! Show me the dungeon! Oh, that's really nice in that lighting. Holy shit. Timing!
That is one tall mountain. And we're supposed to climb it?
Hello.
Farther. Tomar. Tuliorlu. Korogar.
Are you just gonna... You're dressed in red, that's probably a bad sign, right?
He's speaking the old Yokhui tongue. The words are difficult to catch.
Though your words are crude and cumbersome, I use them for your benefit. You are a claimant in this right of succession.
That's right.
Then, if you die, Tuliola loses a potential ruler.
Oh, you're just gonna try and... Okay.
That's a dark thing to say, friend. I get the feeling you don't share the opinions of the other Yokhui we've met.
We do not grovel before Gulul Jaja like those shameless lapdogs. My brethren and I are conquerors, and we will restore our people to their rightful place as Tura's overlords.
Who would win, this dude or the common... the common cold?
The giants have their own factions too, it seems.
You think your kin weak for showing deference to my father, but they do not follow the man. It is his peace they respect, a peace they always wanted, which they realized could be had right here.
Justifications of the craven. They turn their gaze from our ancestors, from the dream we kept alive for 1,000 years and more. They are unworthy of bearing our legacy. I will reclaim the glory of our people. And our ascension begins with the death of the third promise.
Duty unlocked.
Stop! I don't want to fight you!
Then die on your knees.
Whoop. Who's on the back of that bird?
Opportunistic vermin seek to feast on us, do you?
Who's on the bird?
Get down here
Your neck will be the first I snap this day.
Wait, is there someone on top of that? I feel like there is. No, never mind.
That's right.
Oh yeah, we should probably get the ranged in on this. Could you do some healing there, buddy? There you go.
Why do you help us?
I didn't put much thought into it. My legs were moving before I knew what was happening. I suppose I feared you'd die before we had the chance to get to know each other. Before I could learn more about you.
Can we just, like, sneeze on them and kill them?
Oh, that's simple. If we're to share the land, it's the best way for us to become friends.
By the power
How
of
is he?
friendship and this giant axe on my back.
He'll live. Not quite ready to walk under his own strength, however.
If you could stay and tend to him, the rest of us will continue on to Woko Zormor.
Alright, who are they
Understood.
gonna put in the healer
Be
role?
careful up there.
Who are they gonna put in the healer role?
This changes nothing. We will not forsake our conquest.
Whatever you say, buddy. We're just gonna have a good time on the mountain.
As you like. You want to kill me, you're welcome to try.
Oh my
But
god.
right now, you might want to worry about your comrade.
First we have red sage. Is it ready for blue mage? Is it ready for green mage? Is it truly green mage time?
On a mountain of that size, there are bound to be creatures even I've never heard of.
Green
I'll
mage!
trust you to lead the way.
Wait, if it's a green red mage, wouldn't that make a brown
Then we
mage?
climb. Gufurler is waiting.
Green red mage? That's the brown mage. There must be someone on this staff that was like, hey, you know what we should do? You know what we should do? Red sage, green mage. And they probably just died laughing, and someone on the staff was just like, oh my god, yes. And it went all the way up the board, and now it's in the... This decision had to be made. Please tell me you're red or blue green mage. Well, I didn't mind guarding Erinville on the river. I look forward to swinging a blade on the front lines this time. The bird must roost somewhere on the mountain. We all need to be wary of the skies as well. Yes, we'll be seeing you soon. We'll be seeing you soon, Gulfurler. As I've said before, I'm no fighter. I'll follow from a distance and keep well out of your way. I want to see it. I want to see it. They're gonna... It's the green mage! Green mage! Let's go! And they really want you to see
I won't let you
Pictomaster.
down.
They really want you to see Pictomaster like this. I go into some raid or some extreme, it's always the red mages who carry the healing. Red mages are extremely stupid as healers. Oh my god, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that because my throat is dying. And I feel like the moment I go in there, shit's about to hit the fan and there's going to be a trial because, let's be honest, that's a pattern here. Behold, Endwalker, Tower of Babel. What happened next? Boom! Zodiark. Yeah, this is... Yeah, I'm gonna leave that because I feel the moment I do that, it's gonna hit the fan. No one's gonna have a good time. Well, I'm gonna have a good time, but it's gonna take a shitload of time. My throat will not have a good time. So I'm gonna take a nice little rest. So yeah, I'll see y'all around. I'll be back soon. Not tomorrow. I'll be back another day. And with that, I'm gonna say goodbye and see y'all another time. Bye-bye!